Hey everyone, and welcome to a deck profile for Kuzan for set 12 of the One Piece CCG. Quickly approaching, right? Pre-releases are coming up in a few weeks, and this is actually a leader that has been a little bit of fun for me to play. I have been looking for a blue leader ever since I played Boa for a bit, and then stopped a little bit around, when OP12 came out, and then set 11 and all that stuff. But Kuzan seems very fun, very interesting leader ability, being able to really cycle out your hand to kind of find any piece that you really need. However, it's not as much as a removal deck, right? Like, we don't have a ton of events like Boa, but we do have a lot of card draw, a lot of cycle, and our big bodies do have some decent impact for the game. And like I say, we can pretty much find whatever we need with how much we can draw and cycle out our hand with our card effects. So a very fun leader. But before we do, make sure to check out the links in the description if you want to support me. You can use my coupon code StrawHatPecan on Nen Garden on top of their other sales, like their 10% off right now, right? I believe you can combine that with my code to get even more of a discount, right? On top of some pretty dope play mats. They have a lot of stuff for One Piece, Gundam, Pokemon, a lot of great things. I use their Whole Cake Island playmat, very nice design. Before we do, I do want to show, I did get this deck profile from here, One Piece top decks, right? I played with a similar list and made some changes to it myself, but I haven't tried out Armaki, and he was one of the cards that a lot of people speculated when we first saw Garp come out for the reveals for set 12, right? Being a big body, they can cheat out, he's a blocker, and I didn't play with that in the other set, so I wanted to try it out. I want to try a deck list that featured that, right? Again, after playing very limited games, well, we'll go to into my thoughts, but we'll go over the deck list first. Kuzan, mono blue, 5 life, 5k power, navy typing. Whenever you trash a card from your hand due to one of your navy card effects, you may draw a cards equal to the number that you trashed. Basically, you're going even on hand size every time you're using a trash effect, right? For example, Sakazuki's Activate Man, trash a card from your hand, you would draw a card from that. Very nice. A lot of times when I was playing this, I would be 10 cards deeper in my deck than my opponent at the same point in the game, right? Like, there's just a lot of draw in this. So we're running 4 Tashigi Searchers. Look at top 5 for a Navy type card, just standard Searcher. This Sengoku Searcher is actually crazy. 3 cost on play, trash a card from your hand, so you're already going to go even with that effect, right? Still haven't played Sengoku yet, but look at the top 5 from your deck, reveal up to 2 Navy cards and add them to your hand. So you're replacing Sengoku with that, right? Searching for an additional card, and then you're cycling with that trash. So there's so much draw and cycle with this, is actually insane. Early game, this is like just crazy card draw and cycle, right? If you start off with a bad hand, but you still have Sengoku, you can fix your hand, right? We've got Hina, a 2k counter, 3 cost, 3k power. Activate main, rest her, and trash a card, which again, you draw 1 for. Up to one of your opponent's characters with an original cost of 4 less can activate blocker, which is actually pretty good with the stipulation of original cost. So if, say you're going against Koala, right? She has some 4 costs that get buffed to, I think, like 8 costs. But since it started off as a 4 cost originally, then you'd still be able to negate its blocker ability, right? But also searchable 2k counter. Same with Gion, another 2k counter, but I really like her effect. Your turn, once per turn, when your opponent activates an event, your opponent places 1 card from their hand to the bottom of their deck. So this specifically for Gum Gum Giant, right? If your opponent activates that as counter on your turn, obviously, normally with Gum Gum Giant, they're going even in their hand size, but this would cause them to go down 1 card, which can make a big difference, right? If you have this on the board for a while, it can add up. Then we got Pudding, just classic blue card shenanigans. Your opponent places all their cards from the hand to the deck, shuffles and draws 5. She's a 4 cost. Then we got Cavendish, the 4/6. When attacking, draw 2, trash 1. Again, just more cycle. Pretty nice stat lines too, that 4/6, right? From what I've played, it seems like going second, very strong. We can just play on curve, right? 2 Dawn playing out some searchers. 4 Dawn, we can either search again or play out Cavendish, right? You can see where our curve just kind of goes into from here. We got Suru. This is a very nice 2k counter, a 5 cost. On play, you trash 2, which is cycle 2 for us. Your opponent returns one of their characters to the owner's hand. This can be actually pretty troublesome if you play it early, right? Since your opponent gets to pick, you know, they can always choose to pick the lesser of whatever they don't want to put back, right? But if they only have 1 card on the board, right, if you play this out on curve, it can actually be pretty annoying to deal with because you just completely tempoed them, removing what they just spent their last turn playing out. And then it's also 2 card cycle, which is very nice, especially if you need to fix that hand, right? Then we got Zephyr Z, right? Another 2k counter, 5/5. On play, trash 2 cards from your hand, which is again cycle 2 for us. Activate main, you may trash this character, return up to 1 character with the cost of 5 less to the owner's hand. So, searchable 2k, nice cycle. You can swing and then trash him, right? Not bad. And then we got Kuzan, really good character from set 12. 6/8, so already vanilla stat lines. And then if you have 5 more cards in your hand, he gets +1 cost, which can help against removal. On play, trash 1 card from your hand, up to 1 of your opponent's characters can't attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. So essentially that Boa with the same stat lines, except can target anything. And then we got Sakazuki that we talked about. 7/8, draw 2 on play, which is very nice. And then activate main, trash a card, give 1 Rested Dawn to your leader or one of your characters. He's just essentially allows us to use lead ability every single time, every turn. Then we got Aramaki, our 8/8 blocker. This card never got play. And then as soon as Kuzan gets revealed, I don't even know if the price spiked for this or not, but I think there was a lot of like speculation of if it would be good or not, right? We got active main, once per turn, discard 1 card from your hand, which is now cycle for us. Return a cost 2 or lower character to the bottom of the owner's deck, and then this character gets plus 3,000 power for the turn. So that's not bad, right? He's an 8 cost that can swing 11k. Pretty good. That's the highest stat line we have in the deck, but he's also an 8 cost blocker. 8k power blocker too. Then we got Garp, star of the show, this new SR from set 12. 8 cost 8k power. On play, trash a card from your hand. You can play up to 1 Navy type card with a power of 8,000 or less, other than Muggy D Garp from your hand. So that's why Aramaki was speculated to be kind of good, right? Because he fits that 8k power stat line. And then he's a blocker, right? We've got other options. Then getting into our events, we've got our blue Gum Giant. 1 Dawn counter, up to 1 of your leader character gets plus 4,000, and then you trash a card from your hand, which is essentially cycle, right? So it's not as much as Gum Giant. It's not replacing both cards, right? But it's almost, you know. And then you have the trigger, discard 1 card from your hand and draw 1, which also gets you another card, right? Because this is a Navy type card. So you're discarding 1, drawing 1, and then you draw another from your lead ability. So that trigger from life is actually insane. And then we got 2 Red Rock and 2 Grab Blade. Bottom deck any card for 6 Dawn. Bottom deck 2, 6 or less. I've found that like just the removal is really expensive, you know, and that's always been the thing with blue, right? And what I kind of found after playing Boa so much and trying to make like removal Boa, blue removal is very expensive. It essentially encompasses your entire turn, right? Before with Jinbei, you could Red Rock on 10 Dawn and then also play out two 4/5s, right? But now we can't do that. And in this deck, at most we're probably playing on Cavendish, maybe Jian, Sengoku or Searcher, right? But it's very expensive. The upside to this deck is that, one, we can find almost everything. We have so much card draw, it's insane. And then Garp is obviously just an 8 cost 8k power that cheats out another 8k power body, which is very strong. You know, I've long said that a very strong ability is always cheating out characters, right? Getting more value for your Dawn. So that's the deck list. let's get to some games and try it out. Sanji, I haven't played a lot against Sanji, but he does a lot of card draw as well. We are going second, so it's not bad, right? Like I said, we can kind of find what we need. Am I using the right deck list? I think I have the wrong deck list. I think I have the other deck list that I used before that uses his 2-cost blocker. Okay, well, we'll try it out. I don't know how I have 2 deck lists. All right. We can search out Grab Blade. That's actually pretty nice. I didn't even consider that, right? I typically don't have the ability to search out Grab Blade. Well, that's awkward. Okay. He plays out the 3/5 Sanji. He gets buffed for events and trash. 5 at us. Ah, man. Do I even... He has a lot of card draw potential. Do we putting him... We'll take... Okay, we got another pudding. That's a lot of pudding. All right, we can probably... search, I guess. Try and find more pieces. Yeah, let's go... we'll search first. We'll trash the pudding. We'll pick up a Garp just to go wide, right? We'll just try to survive to go wide. And then we'll pick up a 2K. And we get to draw a card, yeah, because we trashed a card. So we'll go 6 of life. He counters. Okay. All right. We don't have Kuzan. Right, yeah, we haven't seen him either. I was looking for him. He does play blue, so we could be in trouble, right? We have to keep that in mind. All right, so we put some more in there. No pudding this turn. Well, wrong pudding, different pudding, you know. Okay. Picks up event, draw a card. Okay. All right, we'll counter out of this. I don't think he's gonna go super low in hand size, so we'll counter out with another pudding. I think this list runs more pudding, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. We can 6 Dawn. Little awkward. Because it's not like I want to trash 2 cards. We could cycle out, sure. And then at least he's a swing. Alright, so what do we want to trash? Could go Grab Blade. No, don't they get buffed in cost? Or no, yeah. Turn 1 Dawn from your deck to instead. That is a lot to protect it, to be honest, but we'll trash one of them. And I don't know if I want to be greedy. Can I afford to be greedy? Well, we'll see what we draw into with these 2. Hey, we got a 2K. All right. Fortunately, we'll just go 5 at life because we'll keep up a Dawn for this. Right, we'll try and stay healthy and just win off by playing out bigger bodies than him. Even though he kind of... Those bodies can get very buffed. They can get very buff. Okay. Picks up that. Yeah, he just does so much searching. Just so much searching, and it goes great. Like, the card draw is going crazy. He's even beating up me, right? It is actually insane. And is he still... He's at 7, so he hasn't really done minus a lot, right? Because you ramp back when you swing, right? 6. We'll go 2. And now these are all 6Ks too. We'll go another 2K. We'll take. Okay. Hoping maybe to get like a... See, like this just... Cost him 5 or less. We could get him to Dawn minus, but that doesn't really hurt him too much, right? Not at all. We'll go 5 at life. But also, if I don't do the effect, then he gets... Oh. Okay, what did he pick up? Another event. Okay, yeah, I have not looked at enough of the Sanji events. I'll be honest. I have not looked at enough. All right, let's go... Garp, trash, a Sengoku, sure. We'll probably play out the Kuzan just to get Kuzan effect. We can draw first to Yeah, we'll trash that. Then we draw another card from that effect. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can leave him out because he'll swing here, right? Rather than just get him to go down 1 Don. Right? Going up to 8 versus 9, I don't think that's as big of a deal as getting one of these swings to go here instead of my life. But now our board is a lot scarier, I guess. Not really. He has a bunch of 6Ks. I have a 5 and 2 8Ks. He red rocks. Okay. Never mind. All right. Well, I thought I was going to red rock. All right. Well, at least we can keep another one frozen, right? Now there's 7Ks. Jeez Louise. Can't even swing into them that well. 5 at us will counter 1. Please swing here once. I promise he's a threat. 5K your face every time? Come on. He's his threat? Alright, well. How in trouble am I? Just have 2 1Ks. At least that's the last swing, but we're at 1 life now. So we're kind of in trouble. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have been greedy. Alright, let's see what we can fix our hand with. Trash you. Play out Kuzan. Over top you. We'll draw a card. This will trash... just Sengoku. You can't attack. Draw a card. 2 of them. Actually, we might be not in trouble. Okay, right? We'll leave both their Don open and punch through maybe the next turn. 8K life. Does he take? He has Gum Gum Giant, right? Like that is something he can have. We'll pass. We don't have a lot of counter. Okay. But we have a 2K, 1K, 1K, and then 2 4K counters. That does cycle us a little bit. But those are 7K swings. I don't know. It's harder to keep track of this than like a Burgess, just because there can be other things besides events in his trash, right? And it's every 5 events, so that is actually crazy. Dear goodness gracious. Holy. Okay. Let's go here. Trash you. Draw a card. Go 1K. My goodness. Let's see. If I take this next one just to see what I get, because I don't want to trash a non-counter card for this effect. Then he has 8, 12, which we can get out of, which going 9. Yeah, so we can take. No trigger, and that is a dead card. Okay. So we might be able to get out of this, but then it's a matter of, do we have the swings to get through? Hopefully with 3 8Ks and a 5K and a 5K. He goes 8 at us, and then he has 9, which we can get out of, right? 2, 2. Yeah, so we are okay. And then trash this, draw a card. We draw into a brick. Oh, he couldn't swing, right? Yeah, he couldn't swing. He leaves up a Don for Gum Gum Giant. All right, so I can go 7. Let's poke 7 first, see if he giants immediately. That'll give us, I don't know, something, I guess. Yeah, I forgot he couldn't attack because of the Kuzan, so we were actually like way safer than I thought. I wish he could attack, honestly, a little bit, right? All right. We got the 1 Straw Hat Crew type. Oh, no. Oh, no cards to draw. Good. All right, let's go 8. See if he giants, right? Just to get that out of the way. Like, this is a perfect giant number. But if he doesn't have giant and he's hoping to get it, then, okay, here's the giant. Yep. So no more giant. So let's go 9 to get 2 of those cards out of his, 3 of those out of his hand if he has it. He doesn't. Let's see. He's also a 7 cost, so there's nothing really that can bottom deck that. This isn't a blocker. Yeah, okay. Make sure I'm not stupid. I don't know. I haven't looked at a lot of the Sanji cards, truthfully. So 15, I think we got it. All right, GG. Okay, here's the list that I accidentally used. This was the one that I mentioned before that didn't have Aramaki. I guess I'll leave that in the description as well. But yeah, there was just more. I don't know. I don't even like. There was more pudding, right? I don't know if we were using the 2-cost blocker. Oh, okay. We got Kobe. Not bad, right? We can maybe pick up some more counter because I don't know. This could be troublesome. Hopefully we get at least one swing with Cavendish, right? We're just picking up a lot of 2K, so that's cool. I think we'll pick up this really good counter event, right? We also just pick up a 2K. I think we'll pick up the event because there's 2 of them in there. Yeah, right. Pass. Did Kobe get anything in set 12? I can't remember. I know he gets that card in Premium Booster too, but I don't know if people are hype about it or not. I don't know. That's just a big swing we'll take. Cool. We love that. We'll go 5 at life. And then play out you. And even if you have something to swing into active on 5 Dawn, it's not going to be crazy, right? We'd probably be able to defend. You got a Helmeppo. Battle of the Navy, right? Got Kuzan. Hey, wait, what? That feels illegal. I don't think you should be able to use Kuzan against Kuzan, right? Oh, what do I want to counter out here? Maybe Sengoku, right? Because next turn we can Kuzan so that Kuzan can attack. What is this Kuzan violence? This is crazy. Kuzan's attacking Kuzan. I do actually like to swing here first, just so I have possibly better targets to trash. I'm greedy. I'm very greedy. My greed sickens me. Let's go 5 of life then. He counted out at 2K. Cool. We'll see what he does here. I can't really remove anything, but at least like the not attack is always just a great option. Do we have so many 2Ks? It's crazy. So that's why I'm greedy. So that can attack, draw a card. Another Kuzan. Cool. Yeah, maybe I should have trusted a Sakazuki. He's just such a good card. He's such a great card. Just draw 2 and then immediately cycle, right? So he replaces himself. And it's crazy. Just draw 2. There's so much draw power in this deck. It's very fun. It is very fun. Okay. I think we're gonna lose the Cavendish probably. Yeah, that's a 7. I could go 2-2, but I'd rather not. He got value, right? He got to swing. That's what we were hoping for. He can't attack. He can't attack. Even if you buffed the, yeah, I don't know. That was odd, right? We can Sakazuki. Again, I like to do this just so I know what I'm drawing into. There's a Garp, right? We could trash another, just trash Cavendish, right? Here, then draw a card. Another Sakazuki. So that could be a target for Garp next turn. I think we might leave up for our event. Let's go 6 here. He doesn't have a huge hand size. He has 2 Dawn open, which I'm worried about. I think he just messed up his math when he realized this could attack, right? So we'll pressure his board while he's got a lower hand size. Okay, cool. All right. And then we'll pass. Luckily, yeah, like I said, we have so much counter. This deck has a lot of counter potential with events like this and just so many ways to find your 2Ks. But I guess you can almost just survive to your 8 Dawn turns and just start going super wide with your board. I want to see the Aramaki. Obviously, it wouldn't be crazy for this matchup because I can't bottom deck anything. I bottom deck like Sengoku, right? But I don't think that's the cost of the plus, right? So still could swing pretty high if I wanted to. But even if you don't do anything, you still get the cycle from it. Okay, so Helmet Bow, Kobe gonna come out, right? Oh no, okay. So he's gonna try to get rid of Kuzan. We could save. We have so much counter, we can definitely save him, right? At least this will go away at the end of the turn. Can't get rid of... Well, he can attack characters, right? So he can swing 7 into 6, 8 into 6. Then we have another 7 and a 7. I can go just 2-1. I don't know how high he's going to swing with his next. 8 kind of confused me. Because I think at most he can make 7 and 7. Unless he stacks here and goes like 9. Which in that case, we can just use the event to get out of. We could also Kuzan again. I forgot he has the Kuzan. Right? I don't know if that's the biggest threat though. Five at us? If he goes 6. 5 at us. I don't think I mind, honestly. Okay. Another carp. Yeah, we might just probably use one of the Sakazuki as a target for this. I don't know what he's saving the 2 Dawn for. He's got something up his sleeve. He thinks he's better because he's the newer face of the Navy. 8. Does it become 9? Or just 8? Okay. I think we'll just use event now. Just cycle, I guess. Go here, trash Sakazuki, we draw a card. Draw into Cavendish, but we can always dump these for like Garp effect, right? So having all these bricks in the deck doesn't actually affect us too much. 6. Do I have a good 1k? No, we only have 2ks. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, we'll... Okay, I mean, fair enough. I don't know if there was a better way he could have done that math there. Possibly. That would have... I think we just had too much counter. I think we just had way too much counter for it. He would have needed like another power reduction to really... I don't know why. Couldn't you have played Kobe? I think we sort of gotten out of it, right? Like minusing it for the whole turn to like get more swings across the board into him. Probably better than just a big Kobe swing, but also he didn't have a lot of counter, so 2 and 1. We got Nami. It's interesting. I mean, we have 2 searchers, so I'd like to just try it. It's a weird hand, but honestly, with 2 searchers and we draw a card on 2 Dawn, obviously, there's chances we get better hands, right? Blocker. Okay. We have another searcher too. All right, let's take a look. Kuzan, really good. Yeah, I don't want to not take the Kuzan. Suer's also really good too. So is Grav Blade though. And we only have 2 Grav Blade, I think, in the deck. But I'd always rather... I don't know. And we'll play out another. Okay. Alright. We'll just pick up a 2k. Because we have 2 of these already. Yep, okay. We'll pass. Alright, alright. No 4 Dawn play with the Cavendish. So we'll probably just swing 6. Play out Sengoku. Find more pieces to just do Garp, right? 3 Dawn. Ooh, okay, 7 at us. Yeah, we'll just take that. Sure. Another 2K, so that's cool. They get to draw another. Okay. All right. We'll just swing 6. Give them to either block out or trash a card. And then we'll just go super wide, I guess, right? Next turn, we can play out Kuzan, which gives us a really good stat line to swing into Nami, right? And we will trash one of these. Sakazuki and Kuzan, I guess. We're greedy, but like, we draw a card, it's another 2K. It ends up working out. Sometimes being greedy works out, but their board isn't scary. We're still at 4 life. Man, I don't know. I just love 1-cost blockers. It's just so... In a world where... I don't recognize that promo. Where's this from? It's like the One Piece Day, the special episode. Really good episode. Don't recognize where the card's from. That's really cool though. Sorry. In a world where like Rob Lucci isn't running around and removing every single card, right? Do I want to take? I guess it's better than having my life trashed. And they can't really... they could put me. Now, darn it. They could. Not this turn for sure, but... what does the card do? I'll play... Draw card, trash card. Okay. Activate once per turn, give 1 rested Dawn card to your Nami. Okay. Where does this come from? When are we getting this card? Have we got this card? Do I not know about this card? It's a really cool promo, so I guarantee it's gotta be pricey, right? It's just gotta be. Let's go 5 of life. They haven't taken any, and they just put something there. We're at 3, so if it's a Kikinojo, it's coming out, right? Yup, it's coming out. It's Kikinojo. No, oh, okay. Well, now I don't know how the world works anymore. All right, let's see. We're gonna Kuzan. Well, now the Kuzan's just not good. What am I gonna make not attack? I'm just playing with my emotions. We're still gonna Kuzan. Brother, I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, take that, Nami. Draw a card. Just doing it for the cycle, truthfully. Now we got a lot of 2Ks. I gotta counter out next swing, no matter how big it is. I just got to. I want to look up where this promo's from. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know. We must not have it. The Odin. This card is so good for Nami. I probably should hit it with another Kuzan, right? So he can't attack. That'd be pretty good. Oh, but no, you can activate main. Yeah, this is just like so good for this deck. I want to know where it's coming out. Hey, if you guys have any info, cause are they making other cards from that episode? The fan letter, that's what it was. Fan letter. Are they making other fan letter episodes or no? I don't know. All right, 6 at us. We'll counter 2. Yeah, I'm like trying to find. Beautiful episode. Let's see. We'll just go 5 at life. Use ability probably, but we're still able to swing 8, which is cool. Yeah, all these AK stat lines are pretty nice, right? My hand is way too big, but as soon as we get out the Garp and something, right? It's oh, he doesn't. He just blocks. Okay. Then I guess I don't care as much about putting, right? Like my hand just is going to be large. Nothing I can do about it. Let's go Garp. Trash. Do I want to trash another Garp? I'll trash Sakazuki. We'll play out Kuzan. We'll drop you. We'll draw first, like I said, to see... Ooh, Aramaki. Okay, I kind of want to keep him for Garp and Aramaki next turn. So I'll trash you so you can't attack. Draw another card. It's another brick. My greed gets me every time. But now Odin can't attack, which is great because he can attack twice, right? Rest 3 of your Dawn. Turn one of your other characters to your hand and set this character as active. Yeah, that attack twice per turn is pretty nice. And come on, it's Odin. Love Odin. But now 3 AK swings, so even leader ability still requires another 2k on top of that, which is nice. That's, yeah. So I was a little bit worried of like life trash, stuff like that. But again, we have a lot of counter. I don't know. We'll save ourselves on this swing too. We don't have, I mean, we'll have an AK blocker, so that's good, and a lot of counter, but we don't have another Kuzan for this. Is leaving a Dawn open for a counter event? If he's doing 7, we'll still counter out. We'll go 2, and I only have 2Ks. Yeah. We'll go another 2K there. Okay. And then he gets to cycle out. His hand. At least we're still at 2 life. We'll have an 8k power blocker, which we can bottom deck that Nami actually, which is actually really good. I can also just red rock the Odin, but we might do that next turn. Let's go here. Boom. Trash. No, I don't think we'll red rock. Well, I don't want to be greedy. Go here over top of you. Draw a card. Okay, well, fair enough. All right, we'll go here. We have to discard a card, so we'll hit the red rock. Sure. Wait, what is it? Discard 1 card, right? And then 1 card to trash. Wait, it made me do that first. Okay. I thought it would be discard 1 from your hand first. Wait, that was weird. Okay, that was weird. I don't know. Wait, huh? We'll go 6 of life, get him to use leader ability, and then go 3 AKs, and we have this. We'll trash the Garp for counter. I've literally never used this card before, ever in my life. But yeah, discard 1 card from your hand, and then return a 2 or less at the bottom. It made me... Did I highlight the card, but it just didn't trash until I did the entire effect? I must have, right? That must have been how it worked, I guess. I don't know. All right, we'll go. Oh, he pitched a 2k, so he doesn't have bricks, or he just doesn't want to get rid of them, I guess. So he has a lot of counter, but he takes that. Maybe he doesn't want to get rid of the cards he has in hand. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, another 2k. See if he has another 2k. But Armaki will help us swing higher next turn. Okay, so we'll pass. We have a 4k counter. We have a blocker. We have 3 2ks. So we should be okay. All right. But we'll see. We have an entire board too of 8Ks and technically 1 11K. So next turn we should be able to get, unless he plays out just a ton of blockers. 11. Okay, well that's interesting. We'll go event, I guess. That is our best. Trash you, draw a card. Got another brick. So just to keep, as long as we keep as many bodies as possible, I think that's our best option. He has to leave up 3 Dawn for that, so that's 5 Dawn left over. He could attach 5 and just swing it and get rid of 2 bodies, right? Because I can't counter out of that. But then he doesn't have any Dawn on his leader. Even if he just goes 4 Dawn here, I wouldn't get it, right? No, I would be able to get out of 1. yeah, I don't know. Big body, cheat out another big body, always feels kind of strong. And then we have really good ability to keep up a great hand size too. Yep, here's just a big swing. We'll go 2-2. 5 Don. He'll have 2 Don left, so he can go at another one and then 7 at life. Maybe we can just block, but oh, okay, he's not going again. Well, I can't save that regardless, so all right, he gets to cycle out with Kid. Trash is another Kid. Okay, let's go Armaki, trash. No, it makes me bottom deck first. That's just not, I don't know, it's weird. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's just commit 1 Don here to go 9, so we get at least 3 cards, even if he uses leader ability, right? And in case he gets like a Veggie, right, we'll save Armaki obviously to the last swing in case he gets any shenanigans. He can't bottom deck anything with like Grav Blade or Red Rock out of life, but we just, he countered out with the Veggie too, so I can't click at his trash. I guess we're just waiting for him. I guess you can't look at trash while swinging. All right, so he uses the Kid, he becomes a 7k for the turn. Okay, and then he counters out 2 and then another 1. So if we go 9, we get it. He has to take, right, or give up both cards. We go another 9. Okay, he takes. All right, so then we'll just stack all and swing in 18. GG. Ugh. There was another Kuzan in life and a Garb, so we would have been dead if he got like lucky cards out of life. Or if he just cleared another body by swinging Odin, like I said. But then he has to return one of your other characters. Oh, and we bottom decked it, right? No, he still had Hiyori. All right, we got Koala, and we're going second. We'll mulligan. No, it didn't get worse, right? We've got Cav. They do play a little bit of events. Yeah, sometimes that is a lot of stuff. We'll have to take, because a lot of their cards get buffed up to 8 costs, so this won't really help us. We'll just take the defense, sure. Pudding would be great. 4-cost pudding, right? For this matchup, they do get a lot of card draw. They also hand destruct a lot, right? A lot of hand destruction. We do almost want to counter out because we'll be taking life if we get a Garp, but we don't have a Garp. There's a Garp. Okay, yeah. So, okay, Karsu, just a blocker. We'll go 5. We got another Cavendish. But yeah, if we ever play Garp into something else, we'll have to take a life. So, you know, is what it is. He counters out with another Karsu. That's 2 Karsu down. Sabo blocker. A lot of blockers. A lot of blockers. I wonder, 5 at us. We'll counter this one for sure, but we have to use a 2k. Honestly, Suru could be good for us. Garp. We'll probably just play out Cav. Let's go here first, see if we got Kuzan. That is trash one of them. Okay. I don't know if I really care about the Kuzan swinging, or not like preventing a blocker swing, right? I think I'd rather swing 7. Well, okay, so basically what I'm going to do is do the Kuzan now. Okay, because I don't have an option. We'll trash you. You can attack, and we'll draw a card. And it's another event brick, which is unfortunate. Like, this is nice. I guess if we're going first, you could play the same curve, but have a Dawn open for this. But, you know, this is just late game anyway, right? So once we get to 10 Dawn, we can play that out. He doesn't have enough to go. At leader to draw, right? All right. We'll go 5 at life. See if he blocks. No. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, because he pops a 4 or less. Yes. Okay. Golly, I almost forgot that. All right, let's go 6 at life. Cycle out. Whew. Oh my goodness, he could have ruined my day, but he saw the opportunity to get a free block and took it. Fair enough, fair enough. Whew. I was like, yeah, let me be smart and swing 5k first. No, I should swing the Cavendish because you can give me some nice cycle. I guess I can swing the 8 at the blocker just to get rid of it. It gets, yeah, the block coming out anyway. All right, let's go here. Let's dump one of you. Armaki. Sure. Then I have to take a life, which is fine because we're still at 4. But our blocker, pretty good, right? Pretty good. Then we draw a card to another Armaki. All right. All right. We could cycle out technically with this and bottom deck U. Which could be good because if you play Stussy, that would actually be really good for me. So yeah, I'll do that actually. Loki, I don't need another one. So bottom deck U and trash U, draw a card. Cool, we got a brick, so that's not what we need. But you know, just getting rid of that. If they do play Stussy, which some Koala decks do, that means his only other target will be Sabo, and I doubt he wants to trash his blocker, right? Okay, Dragon. Pretty good, pretty good. Plays out. Okay, Hawk, Hack, and swings. Wait, why didn't that 8 and 8? Did he not draw a card? Wait, why did he leave? Koala, draw a card. Draw 1 card. Did it not? Wait, is it optional? And did he click like no? 8 or more, opponent plays a character. No. When your leader attacks your opponent's leader, if you have 2 or more characters, plus or more, draw 1 card. Yeah, it's not optional. It's not optional. What did he just draw into something he didn't want? Did he want to swing 6k? I mean, I was gonna block out anyway. No, you want to keep up for that event, right? Yeah, he did have Stussy, so that's good that we did that. I don't know. I don't know why he quit. I don't know what the mistake. It seemed like a sim mistake, like maybe he just like clicked the wrong button or something, but I don't know, because it says he drew a card. I don't know what he drew into that like was that bad, but GG. I don't know. I feel like we were in a pretty good spot, still at 3 life. We got Caesar Clown. Okay, we're going second. We'll keep. Go here, search 5. I guess we'll just take a Garp and hope to survive till then, you know? If we play out 2 bodies, he can only KO 1 for the most part. I don't know. Swings 8 at me. I hope I just find a pudding so I can get rid of that Monet. Oh, okay. 4 done. We'll just go here. Trash another 2k. Or actually the event, right? Pick up. Yes, and yes. Yeah, at least as we play out like big stat line characters, it's a little harder for him to remove. And if we can play out 2 8k powers, it's harder for him to remove both. We'll just pick up. Actually, Grav Blade could be okay, but I think we're just gonna try to win out with characters, right? Because he bounces up back to his hand, so anything really that's a good target like that Monet, it's just gonna be in his hand the entire game. The only way I get rid of it is with a pudding, which who knows when that shows up or not. I mean, I saw one of them in a search. Do we find both? I don't know. Okay, but 5 done. Okay, Monet's there. If there's another thing, at least we can target with Kuzan, right? And then we'll have to expand. Because this only minuses 1k power? Yeah, that's not for an AK power, it's going to be a lot. I only have 2Ks. I don't think I mind another 2K. Honestly, I don't know. 3 Dawn for that Monet. Okay. Well, now I wish I got rid of it. Okay, let's go 5. It's not like the Kuzan not making her able to attack matters, but just the cycle, right? We'll get rid of Cavendish. We'll go here, trash you, draw a card, and there's another Kuzan. Okay, cool. So if he does play something else out, we can stun it. Okay, the Clown. Dude, I have not seen anybody use this in their deck list. But he can't get rid of that. Oh, he can. Darn it. Darn it. All right. Let's go 2 and 2. Yeah, sure. I guess we'll stun you. Let's go 5. Take that. And like I said, hopefully he can't get rid of both these. Let's go here. We'll trash a 2K. Play out you. Draw. We'll trash you. You can't attack. Draw a card. Okay, yeah, fair enough. We got another one back anyway. All right, pass. So, like I said, hopefully one of these survives. I don't know, because yeah, the Smiley and the Monet definitely was enough to combat that. Another one. Wowie zowie. Okay, well, fair enough. We'll still, like I said, keep one of our bodies. Yeah, all right, and then we'll go 2. 7 do we take? Man, oh man. We can maybe get a bottom deck off that. Yeah, that's not helping us. 4 cost. We can at least trash it. All right, so let's do our. We don't have Garp actually. Yeah, so we don't have Garp. I just realized. That sucks. Let's Kuzan, trash you. You can't attack. Draw a card. Why'd you have to be one more down? That's so disrespectful. How dare you, sir? Let's go Sengoku. Trash that. See what we can pick up off of you. A 2K, so that's cool. And then a blocker, sure. Draw a card. Yes. All right, cool. Let's go 5. 8. I'm hoping to just win the next turn. I'm hoping to survive this turn and then just win the next turn is what I want. He takes. Okay. We'll pass. We do have like a lot of counter now with the 2Ks and our event. And he's down a swing. So he has 4, which is a lot. And they are pretty decent, like 6K and 7K. I don't know. He has a big hand size too, though. Yeah, getting the other Smiley out. Removing another AK felt rough. Like, it's just that perfect 3K. Okay, he uses UFO, right? Minus 4,000 power. Okay, so he's going to go to clear both of them. Darn it. Darn it. I don't know if I can hold out another couple of turns. If we Garp into Aramaki, clear out the remaining... I don't think we can survive 5 swings on a follow-up turn. Ain't no way, right? Rayleigh? What in the what? Wait, he can't... Don times 2 when attacking. He can't pop this. So, but that is unfortunate, right? That's very unfortunate. He's a 5K. Oh, darn it. And then, wait, where did this get buffed? Oh, from UFO, right? So go here. Counter out all of them. Counter out all of them. Let's go event this time. Garp. Draw a card just so we get into. That's crazy, actually. And then we'll just try and go for game, I guess. We can go 10 and 10. Yeah, because no way I'm surviving 6 swings, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. If he takes, we just go all in. If not, then we can go 7-7 and just hope really hard. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is very scary board, right? 7-7. That's all we can do. Oh, GG. Wow. Really great game. Yeah, he just barely didn't have enough. Oh, he's using the stage too. Nice. That must have not come out of life. Must have been this, which is unfortunate. This came out of life, and then no, because then if he only had one other counter, 1K encounter, he would not have gotten it. But those are a few games. Just a very fun deck. There's a lot to think about because of how much you can cycle out, right? I fortunately am a player that loves to be greedy though, so I love to hang on to my bricks, but like the character cards that you want to play out, right? But a lot of times, I don't know. We can get away with it because you can just find so many of your 2Ks. Sometimes you're a 5-life leader. You know, this event is just crazy. Like, I did not exaggerate. It's a little bit like Gum Gum Giant in a way. Not as strong. Obviously, that it's not replacing it fully, but, you know, the effect is still very good. Being able to cycle out a card from your hand, replacing it, and going plus 4,000 for only 1 Don, you know? Kind of crazy, kind of crazy. But yeah. Very fun leader. I am now very much looking forward to playing Kuzan. I've long said that set 12 seems like a very fun set. I know a lot of it's like people are just Green Zoro, you know, still the Luffys are crazy strong. But I don't know. Just for me, like thinking about like going to locals and stuff, a lot of the leaders seem very fun and decent in a way. Still, Zoro probably just so strong. I don't know how Kuzan will fare against that matchup. But yeah, I'm at least looking forward to a lot of the leaders in set 12. Right? Kuzan, Koala, Rayleigh, Zoro, everyone seems pretty fun. So yeah, let me know what you think of the lists down in the comments. Who is your leader you're looking forward to in set 12? You know, Sanji seems really fun too. There's just a lot of fun leaders in set 12. Yeah, let me know who you're looking forward to. If you're playing Kuzan, how's your list looking? Are you running Aramaki? Are you not? What are you doing differently? Let me know down in the comments. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.